Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Layla Abdelaziz. I am the Legislative and Government Affairs Director at CARE Florida. Thank you all for joining us today. We're going to start by hearing from Reverend John Hillmer, who is representing Grace Lutheran Church. Reverend?
Thank you. Just heard about this conference last evening through the network of the Bishop's Office of the Lutheran Church, and I said I need to be here to stand in unity and solidarity with the many cultures, races, and nations in the Tampa Bay community. We are a rich and a diverse population, and sacred text after sacred text in all of our scriptures, but particularly in the Old and New Testament, speaks of embracing all nations. And so delighted to be here and stand in support with this wonderful community, Tampa Bay.
Thank you, Reverend. Next, we will hear from Tanya Clevenger, who is the Civil Rights Director at CARE Florida. Tanya?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanya Diaz Clevenger. I'm the Civil Rights Director for CARE Florida. I've had the honor of representing the Muslim community now for the last 4 years, and I'm very grateful this afternoon to be here with everybody to show this unity and support that is very needed in these tough times. The reason we called this meeting together was specifically because we're dealing with incidents throughout the country right now. And not one particular incident is more important than another, and that's why when we're dealing with these situations that it's so important that we stand together. So important that we show that we embrace every culture and every religion here in the Tampa Bay area. And that's what's so amazing about this community, is that we do stand together and we do support each other in times that are difficult and in times that are wonderful. So I really wanted to thank everybody here, and I'm sure everybody will have questions, but that's really the message of today, is to embrace each other, protect each other, stand up for one another. So thank you again for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. Now we will hear from Zach Chaudhary, who is representing the Islamic Society of Tampa Bay. Zach?
Hello, everyone. My name is Zachary Adam Chaudhary. I'm a proud American and I'm a proud Muslim. I've been part of this community for my whole life, and I just want to start off by thanking Mr. Mayor for your time today. You're a true patriot for coming out and supporting every type of person in our community, us being one. And my grandfather, he actually fought in World War II to uphold our constitutional rights as Americans and our freedom. And here we are, I don't want to say backtracking, but in a lot of ways in this country we've fought for equality, for gender, for race, and now here we are for religious freedom. And anyone who kills innocent people is not a God-fearing person, is not a real Muslim or Christian or Jew. And it's not just happening in America, it's happening everywhere. And I think the solution would be not to combat hate with more hate. There's a lot of hate mongers out there through ISIS or Trump or whoever, but it's to just what we're doing right now, to invite everybody in, to get everybody together, to bring some unity and peace to the community, and to open our doors and to show everyone this is what Islam is about. This is what we're trying to do, and we're here as brothers, business owners, fathers, neighbors, and we're here to stay. And being a patriotic American citizen isn't just sitting behind a computer and going along with the hate. It's trying to combat the hate and with peace and love, and to bring everybody together as a community as a whole. And I thank all of you for coming here today.
Now we will hear from Mayor Bob Buckhorn, who has been, even prior to serving as mayor, very involved in Tampa's Muslim American community, very present and very engaged with the community. So we're really happy to have him in a mosque that he already knows, he's already familiar with. Thank you for joining us, Mayor.
Assalamu alaikum. One of the things that makes this city so special is the fact that that we are a city that celebrates our diversity as a strength. We are a city that recognizes that we look like the world, and we speak the languages of the world. We worship different gods, but in this community we celebrate and honor that diversity as something that makes us special, that makes us unique, that makes us more competitive. We recognize that in our diversity, we are so much better and we are so much stronger as a community. And so I'm here today to stand with our Muslim friends and neighbors, some of the people that you see here behind me, but representing tens of thousands of others who are in our community who are Muslim by birth but Americans by choice. And they are no different than you or I. They get up every day to work hard for their families, to aspire to live out the American dream. Many of them came here perhaps fleeing religious persecution and economic persecution. And they came to America because they believed that they could be free and that they could worship as they chose and do so with dignity and honor. That is the very tenet of our democracy. That is what makes us unique as Americans. And any time, certainly, that I hear the hateful words and the discriminatory words and the xenophobia and the Islamophobia, it's wrong. It goes against everything that we are as American citizens. I am the product of immigrants as well. My family immigrated from Ireland in the mid-1800s. Most Americans are products of immigrants. We built this country. We represent everything that is good about America, as do our friends and our neighbors who are standing here behind me. So as long as I'm the mayor of this community, we will never, ever demonize anybody based on race or creed or color or ethnicity or the God you worship or who you love. It is not going to happen on my watch. So we stand in solidarity with our Muslim friends and neighbors, shoulder to shoulder. There is no light between us. We will take on the haters. We will take on the bigots. We will take on the racists, because ultimately, first and foremost, we're Americans. We are Tampanians, and we are going to succeed together because we are not going to succeed alone. So this community has my support, the support of our police department, the support of the leaders of this community, both elected and otherwise, that we are in this together. We are not going to let anybody divide us. And we're going to get through this. We're going to get through it as a country. We're going to get through it as a political process. And we're going to get through it, and we're going to be stronger as a result of it, because ultimately, when it's all said and done, we are in this together. And we are standing with this community in these difficult times. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being our friend.